That's not a hat. More like, that's not a great game. Let's talk about it.
What does that even mean, Bowers game?
Ahoy there, you two. We're back again for another Thoughts from the Corner with my good friend Lucy, Ronnie, and Adam.
Yep.
And we got done playing That's Not a Hat from Ravensburger. This is for 3 days. Players take about 15 minutes to play. I've now played this game twice, and I can successfully say that I don't ever want to see it again for the rest of my life. It's a very simple memory game. In fact, the word game is very loose here. So you're going to have this big stack of cards. On these cards, you're going to have some pictures of some random stuff like cactuses and kites and the other stuff that's random. And on your turn, you're going to get one. You're going to start off, you're going to have a strawberry in front of you, and somebody else will have a dog in front of them, and somebody else will have a cone in front of them, and a thing in front of them. They're like, oh, cool, I got one thing in front of them. I got one card in front of me. That's great. Easy to remember, right? It's a memory game. Then you're going to start off, person who last punched somebody is going to start off, they're going to draw a card. All right? This is their new card. Obviously, you're not rude. You're not going to gift your new card, but you're now saying, hey, it's a pig, everybody. I got a pig here. And then you're supposed to do this weird thing. I didn't quite understand it. The first round's actually really clunky, but that's more like a review thing. We'll talk about that later. So this is my new card. I saved my old card. Look at it again. I'm not actually supposed to do that. It's cheating, but I got a terrible memory. I say, oh, this is a cone. Then on the back of the card, maybe I pass it to the left or right. So I say, oh, hey, Ronnie, this is a cone. Comb. It's whatever it is. And then Ronnie has to either accept it and put it into this is his new gift, and then he has to give away his old gift, or he has to challenge me. And if he challenges me, and it is a comb or cone or whatever, if he's right, then it's my penalty point. If I'm right, if he's wrong, then it's his penalty point. And then the first person to have 3 penalty points loses the game, and the person with the fewest penalty points wins. If there's a tie, whatever. I mean, it doesn't say if there's a tie.
Well, I don't think it's possible to get a tie. As soon as you get 3, it's going to be the first person.
Well, yeah, you lose. And then it's whoever has the fewest,
the
which could
fewest,
definitely be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to a 7-way tie, I suppose. And then the person who also commits the penalty card gets another card, and that's it. At most, there's going to be the number of players, that many cards plus 1 on the table, really. And it's memory.
Yeah.
Thoughts? What's the start?
Well, I mean, there is a bit of strategy to it if you're really good at memorizing things. If you're with a group of people that can memorize like everything on the table and really know where they are, like you could say the wrong thing.
It's going to be the most boring game ever.
It would, yeah. I'm just saying, like, you're acting like there's no gamification of it. There is a slight bit.
You just remember stuff. That's the gamification. And bluffing.
Bluffing.
That's the other
thing. Bluffing.
That's it.
And you like games where you bluff.
I didn't like this game. Did you?
I did not care for it, no. But I'm just saying that
there should be one positive.
It is a game.
Okay. Well, I let off by saying
well, I mean, it comes in a box and you gotta buy it. It says
you got
it's a
cards.
game.
I mean, you can use these cards for other things. You got nice pictures on them.
Flashcards.
Flashcards.
All right, who else? What did you think about it, Lucy?
It's definitely like a kid's. The only thing I can think of is like it's like a worse concentration with you only need this deck of cards, and like all I can think of like this is just like worse cockroach poker.
Concentration. I'm thinking of aggravation where it pops out.
No, concentration. The card game where you just like try to find pairs with a deck of cards. Where you just put all the cards down and you're
so
like.
It's a magic game.
Matching?
No, like matching game. It's pretty much like it was like worse concentration because like you're competing against who can memorize the best essentially.
I haven't played that one.
Is
it better than this?
Yeah.
Deck of cards.
Concentration. All it is a deck of cards.
This is a deck of cards.
Yeah, but...
No, it's not. You can't play spades with this.
Yeah. You can play it.
You can draw them.
Okay.
But yeah, or also just like, again, like cockroach poker, which is a similar thing. I'm just like, hey, I got this card.
That's a fun game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is the worst. This is the worst version.
Okay. Ronnie, surely you must love this game.
I mean, memory is one of my least favorite mechanics in all games. So a pure memory game, it's not my alley. That's not my alley. And it's kind of funny because you would think because we 4-player game, so really you only have to memorize 4 cards. You wouldn't think it's that hard, but yeah, I mean I can't do it. Yeah. Forrest's gonna do it. No one could do it.
I never faulted.
I guess
I had a flawless victory.
No.
And I knew what my card was at the end.
I feel like there's a little bit of a snowball effect, though. Like, if you have a bad memory and you start to lose points, you're just more likely to lose points.
I will say it was short.
It was short.
What do you think about having it go one way or the other?
Did it ever even go the? I feel
It
like
did
every
go
single
the other way like
It went
one
a couple
time,
times.
which I mean,
Yeah.
that's
It depends on the
chance.
card
I mean,
draw.
It's 50-50 flip, but
50-50. It happened like
yeah,
one time.
no, yeah, I'm saying
I
like,
played this with my
when you
kids.
flip a
and
coin
we
a bunch
did
of
get it.
times, like there's gonna be times when it's
Did your
like
kids enjoy
going
this
one.
for
It's
us?
gonna be heads for like a string
Not
of
really.
like 8.
Okay, yeah.
They were like,
And that's what we
yeah,
got.
it's fun playing games with Dad. It's like, do I want to play it again? They're like, no.
I'm trying to look at the side of the box. I'm like, is it 8 plus to 3 to 6, or is it
3 to 8
6?
players, so that's good.
No, it's like 3 to 6.
Why stop at
players?
8?
Oh
Why
my
stop at
gosh.
8? I don't even know.
All right, so
What a nightmare!
here's the
that
obvious
would be.
question. I was asked, if I were to hand this to you right now,
No. I'll buy a deck of cards.
that would be nice. Would you want to? Would you? You got 2 kids. You got 2 kids. Think of the kids.
I would not.
Yeah, I have 2 kids as well, and I don't want it. It's just it. Why
It's
make
3
this
kids.
game? It's just so.
Well, he also does have 2.
Oh, I can't even remember I have 3 kids. That's not a hat. I will forget about this game probably in 2 months. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
It's just.
Is there a hat on any of the cards?
I think so.
No.
Anywho, this looks like it might be your cup of tea. You want to come pick it up? I'll give you my address. Send me a DM.
You have to come to us, though.
But if you enjoyed the review, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below, as I'm hoping to reach 17,000 subscribers in 2023 to make it my biggest year ever. And in the comments below, let me know, what's the last game that you played that was a total dud? Aside from that's not a hat.
Oh, well, there goes mine. I don't remember what. I don't really remember.
Oh, man. For me, it was probably, that's not a hat.
What?
You just said it can't be that
Yeah,
style.
for you guys, but not for me. I'm above the
Jeez,
law.
I don't know.
Some crap I'd probably
Yeah,
shovel
you
out
forget,
to the
you
table.
forget those ones.
Yeah.
You just
Just like this one. You will forget this one.
Just forget them.
T minus 2 months.
The next one you review is probably.
Whoa, villains! Villains from Ravensburger now. We got ourselves a different conversation, but check out that video.
Yeah.
And as always, if you enjoyed the content, I already said that. Bye. This video is brought to you by all of my amazing Patreon supporters, and I would love it if you would join their ranks and have your name immortalized in the end of many of my videos for the end of time. But consider for only $1 a month, and as always, thanks for stopping by.